basically your senior year, you was, top 3.
Yeah.
Arguably you was the top 3 guard, best guard in the area. How'd you feel about that? Like the guard play at the beach, playing in the beach.
The guard play, boy. Shout out to J.A. He passed Styles a point mark. He's tough. That was a tough point guard to play against. Kanye, oh my gosh, that boy, he's just a different breed. Coming off that screen, that left hand floater, it's just, bro, it's automatic. Like it's no comparing the both of them playing against those two. Down on hands, son, shoot the heck out the ball.
Nah, he got that growth spurt now.
Yeah, 6'6", like yo, come on. Oh my goodness, what he did the first one, yeah, that's crazy. Elijah Kennedy too. He's a good wing, but he a guard as well, but he get busy. I like him as well. But the best guard I'd probably say I played against, may he rest in peace, AJ. That's the best guard I probably played against in the beach in the whole 757 out of all the schools I'd have played against.
For real. Yeah, AJ was tough.
Like he dunked on me. He dunked over that back door hoop. I looked, he was soaring. I was like, oh yo. And Tank Athletics was right there, and I think Beyond the Ball was down that side. I'm like, yo, oh my gosh. He just dunked on me, screaming and looked in the camera. He just dunked on me. Trying to run down the court.
When I see you play now, like difference, I feel like you're more consistent than you was in high school, because I would come film you in high school, and I don't know, but it's not just you, man. It's a lot of kids when they see the camera or somebody filming, and then they won't play as good. They'll still play well, but they won't play as good. And then like I remember it was one time I came to your game. I think y'all was playing Cox. That's the game you're supposed to go off. That's the rival school.
Yeah.
You did okay, but Armani did better.
Yeah.
And then the next day I didn't go to your game, and you had like 30 on PA or something like that.
Oh yeah, it wasn't be there. We was like, I was here. We was talking about that. We was so hyped that night. It was a Friday night.
What was that game like? Because I know that was a big game.
Oh my goodness, Kanye was giving people buzz. I won't guard him. I was just like, yo, I'm in help defense. I'm trying to help because I ain't worried about nobody else shooting up there. I'm worried about him and Zay. So I'm like, all right, leave whoever in the corner right there. He coming off that screen every time. Floater, left hand, floater. Same thing. Came down, shot a 3. I'm like, yo. But it was just mid-range whole game. We was just clicking. With our big man Adrian that we also had now, everybody would just click. Us three was just clicking in sync. Then it just came down to that wire, and Monty caught the ball in the right position. Mid-range, game.
What was it like those rivalry games versus Cox? Because I know that's a big rival for y'all in high school.
I've never won a varsity game against Cox. I have never won a varsity game against Cox. My junior year, I promise you we were supposed to win. It was on KJ's birthday. Mind you, I have at least 31. It's halftime. We up. And we only got 35 points on the board. So it's 24 other points on the team, and we win it. So they just come back in, face guard at 94 feet. 94, then we lose that whole game, and it was just
sad.
Yeah, like
that's crazy.
Never beat them at all. Like
those games be so packed.
Yeah, like that was real live a college atmosphere senior year. Like I couldn't hear anything. That was the loudest.
That was the loudest game, man.
Yeah.
What was the first write up on you? Do you remember?
Yeah, it was Coach Frank. That article right after the Cox game, I had 38 that night. Coach Bush was like, "Man, you know in the span of this game, you did drop like 100 points." I'm like, oh. It was over that Christmas break with the Atlantic Shores tournament and at Cox. And we played Hickory and we played Atlantic Shores. I had 30 on Atlantic Shores. I had 31 on Hickory. And I had 30, I want to say Salem. No, I didn't have 30 on Salem. I had 21. Yeah, that was 21 on Salem.
What was it like for you, Yates, to play against Oak Hill first freshman game? Because we see them a lot on TV. We see they got a lot of
just walking
5 stars,
D1s. I didn't even look at the players. I'm already knowing. I'm seeing future NBA stars. The jerseys, like it's just a good atmosphere to be in. Just felt good, but them some big boys. Like they huge. Like I think it was one play. I came across the middle, tried to catch the ball. And I think it was 23. Hit me. I just looked up. I was like, yo, he huge. Then it was one play. My man Veer, He got dunked on, spin move, caught the ball in the post, spun right into him, rolled straight up, dunked and screamed in his face. I'm like, oh, that's game. I'm like, oh, that's game.
That was first quarter.
What did you take from that experience, though?
Got to grind harder. Because they in the gym every day, working out, lifting, got to go harder.
And that's the difference in these guys. They are like extremely hungry and passionate about it. Like, I'm not coaching their energy. I'm just coaching their IQ and basketball development. Because they bring the energy, and they feed off my energy. So, it just goes with that. And the Oak Hill game,
Caught the flat tire there.
yeah,
I just knew it was destined for us not to play.
Yeah.
I thought
It was bad. It was a long day that day. Say it that way.
On the way there or the way back?
On the way there,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
got the van an hour late. Got on the road late. Got an hour away from the gym. Caught a flat. Had to wait an hour and a half just to fix the flat because we had the wrong jack. Our jack didn't work. So another van pulled up. I had the same sprinter that we had.
Just looking and waving at it. Bro.
Yeah, man. It was
don't wave.
It was bad. So that really played a major part into the Oak Hill loss. I mean, like I said, we still was going to lose the Oak Hill. Like, I already knew that, hands down, told him that from day one.
He was saying that since day one. Day one.
That's not a winnable game. You going to Oak Hill, number one, and number two, that's a game you just make a name for yourself and put your name out there, try to get a scholarship for. That's all that game was about, and the show bring legitimacy to the program. Next year, I can unleash now that we have Oak Hill schedule. We got IMG schedule. We got Madison Dutton. We got Moravian Prep. We got a lot of top hitters that we playing against next year. So it is what it is.